Good evening. Welcome to a night of unrivaled sophistication and elegance as we prepare for the pinnacle in human endeavor. Tonight, two ancient rivals, the two most prestigious clubs in gaming, go head-to-head in a contest of cerebral calisthenics that will leave you dumbfounded. The grand final of the 2015 URFitational starts right now.
In Nerf, one team fight lasts 10 minutes. We really get to see the best strategic play of all time. Look at him. He's just standing there flawlessly. What a technique.
You, sir, are out of mana. Smite on F, smite on D. It doesn't matter in Nerf, you only smite once a game.
This is crazy!
I cannot believe what's going on!
Preposterous!
That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen.
Ye Old League organization come back and win the clean sweep 3-0.
And with that, the Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen win Game 5 and move on to the grand finals of the URFitational.
The world's elite have gathered here tonight to witness this incredible endeavor. Among them are the ambassadors from Team Impulse and Team 8. Mingling amongst the crowd are some of the more famous pros in League of Legends history. Here's Dyrus regaling his fans with some stories from the Rift. And of course, Ye Old League organization getting some last-minute strategy ironed out, while the Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen are looking quite at ease as they get ready for the biggest night of their lives. Welcome to the grand final of the 72nd annual URFitational, coming to you this first day of April in the year 2015. Hello, esteemed guests. I am James Dashington Patterson, and with me is a veritable who's who of caster aristocracy. First up, we have Dr. Aidan Zyrene Moon, Professor Sam Kobe Hartman Kensler, Sir Joshua Jat Leesman, Rivington Bisland III, and Freak.
Good morrow, old chap.
Good morrow, Riv. And there is one person whose absence has become noticeable. Joel, you are cordially invited to get on Skype. Now, gentlemen, I cannot begin to describe the excitement in the air as we are but a few short hours from crowning this year's Grand Champions.
And gentlemen, as you know, this event holds a special place in all of the Bislands' hearts. I've bored you with this story numerous, maybe hundreds of times, but my old grandpappy, Rivington I, was on hand for that inaugural cast, and I do believe we have a clip.
Welcome to the County Fairgrounds for the 1943 Grand URFitational. Holy Toledo! He flew by that 80 carry faster than a Model T on smooth dirt roads. Remember, our radio coverage is brought to you tonight by buttermilk biscuits and canned peas. Like regular peas, but now available in a tin can.
Ah, yes. I can remember as if it was yesterday.
Absolutely.
Truly an inspiration to us all.
Exquisite cast,
Yes,
really.
Rivington, I must tell you, growing up in my day, everyone wanted to be a hockey player or a Mountie. But honestly, when I saw the URFitational, I said, no, I have to cast.
I must say, that was the exact same cast that drove me as well. It's a great cast. Yeah, there really is no other event that mixes the pomp and pageantry of high society with the high-stakes world of strategic game theory.
I think you nailed it there.
But Nick, make no mistake, these games are ruthless. It really does remind me of the Machiavellian nobles jockeying for political gain at a royal wedding.
Just the same, really.
Really?
Yes, it, of course, is the event that shapes all League of Legends. For instance, it was the 1967 URFitational.
What a great year.
Ah, yes. One of the best years.
It was where
A gold
lane freeze was invented. And, of course, in Nerf mode, all lanes can look frozen to the untrained eye.
Indeed,
Of
sir.
course, of
Well,
course,
that-
of course.
That's why we're trained.
Indeed.
Yes,
exactly. Very clear.
A big night ahead of us, to be sure, gentlemen, but let's discuss our two combatants. Playing on the Azure side is the oldest gaming club in gaming, Ye Old League organization.
And indeed, oldest and best, I must say, as everyone doubtless knows already, this is a club that was founded by Phineas Thistlebrook during his time at Cambridge. It is a club steeped in tradition. And we all remember, they initially made their reputation by dominating checkers in the 1800s. And then that prolific run of 8 straight titles when Yahtzee came to prominence, unheard of. But the current arrangement of Ye Old League organization, well, their bread and butter is, of course, League of Legends. And that is a game they never roll the dice in.
And of course, you look on the crimson side of the stage tonight, and you see the Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen.
Yes, it's not quite as long-standing as ye old league organization, but the Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen are just as dangerous. They grew out of the stickball craze from Brooklyn's mean streets, and they rely on their savage intelligence. After all, their team's motto is, "I said good day, sir." And that's how they play.
Personal favorite
Fine
motto
bunch.
there for me. Now, it is important to point out that this tournament is being played on Nerf. It is a real thinking man's version of League of Legends. Greater mana costs and energy costs, longer cooldowns. You may only get to use your ultimate once in a game, so you better make it count, and you better use your head.
Nerf is a game of know-how. There's no way, no how we're gonna lose.
After I dyed my hair pink, I went back to my roots.
Doctor said I would never ult again. But thanks to Nerf mode, I'm back.
I will break them.
We're a thinking man's team.
Is it worth? We'll be the judge of that.
I taught most of their team everything they know.
What am I doing here?
It's definitely a real chess match. So the order of the day is cool heads, clear calls, and above all, slow and steady to win this race.
Well said.
Now, let's pull up the 2015 URFitational bracket and take a look at how these two teams got here. For ye old league organization, it couldn't have been smoother.
Oh, yes, they had the now famous perfect game over SKT T1 in the quarters. No kills and no deaths. It was so clean.
You could say that again and again and again.
But I'll only say it once.
They steamrolled OMG in the semis, sweeping them with 3 consecutive 1-kill, 2-0 blood baths. Just bathing. Fantastic.
So much gore.
Now they're here.
Now, for the Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen, it's been a little bumpier of a road.
It has.
Indeed, no one will soon forget their semi-final game against Fnatic. As the game stretched into the 8th hour, the Society's mid laner actually fell asleep.
Yes, thankfully the team realized what had happened, and they were able to wake him before the Nexus fell. But it was still quite the scandal.
Quite a timely revival.
Yes.
Of course.
Absolutely
Now,
riveting.
there was an exceptionally intricate play from the late game that I would love to break down for you, gentlemen. So,
Please do,
if you
please.
will, excuse me, follow me over to the monitor.
Lead the course.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now, this play, it takes place in the Nerf jungle, which is a truly terrifying place. Let's bring this up on your screen, and we'll see, for all of you who wish to test yourself in the Nerf jungle, beware of the ferocious Gromp. This is just the beginning. We'll start the clip here, and we will see that you must bring several allies if you are to tackle this obstacle. Initially, you need a main tank, a dedicated support healer, and a full DPS. Now, choose your allies very carefully because you do not want anyone faint of heart here. For even with a dedicated tank and healer, he will get extremely low and may run away in terror of this fearsome Gromp. Let's see though, because there are strategies that you can use to take over the Gromp. While it is extremely powerful, it is incredibly stupid as well. All you have to do is walk someone else closer to the Gromp and change the aggro. Once your tank has gotten low, buy him some time with your DPS to take a few hits. Sub him back in. Oh, look at that missed heal though. Quite an error. That almost cost the tank his life. Now, they are eventually able to take down this monster, but it takes them 3 whole minion waves. Not quite worth, am I right, gentlemen?
Yes.
Here, they eventually are able to kill the Gromp.
Well
but
said.
as we said, 3 minion waves later, far too much. Now, if you are going to venture into the jungle, remember, take allies and choose them wisely, for the jungle in Nerf, it is truly dark and full of terrors. Over to you, Dash.
Absolutely brilliant analysis there. We are going to check in with our European counterparts for their insights into this heated rivalry.
Thank you so much, Dash. And hello, I'm Dame Efio Shogzaportere, and I'm joined by Martin DeFiscio Lunga Esquire, Lord Trevor Quickshot Henry, and Sir Devon Pyrotechnics Young. And we'll hear from our panel momentarily, but first, we're tracking a developing story. New Ultra Rapid Fire Mode, or NERF as many have come to know it, no longer exists tonight. Now, at midnight on March 31st at Riot HQ, Marty Quinn, a QA analyst, and Deploy Butler spilled an energy drink on the main server and transformed the game from Nerf to Earth, creating a hyperactive, extreme version of Earth. Now, according to several sources, all attempts to remedy the contagion have failed. Many believed this would not affect the grand final of the URFitational as it is played on a tournament realm, but as of 0900, the tournament realm has been hacked.
Not!
Now, Interpol, as part of their continuing investigation, shared this surveillance video with us. Now, in the video, we see two hooligans who very much resemble El Froggen and Scumbag Crepo hacking the tournament realm and actually inserting ham into the machine.
Shocking!
I thought better of them.
Dear. They must be Americans.
Unbelievable! How did they get in? I don't know.
He's eating the ham.
Now, despite all attempts to resuscitate the exquisite game mode considered the height of intellectual competition, Nerf is dead.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Gentlemen, what does this mean?
Well, first of all, the implications are huge. Instead of the game being calculated, methodical, slow, a la cricket, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Let me see here. Oh, yeah, 180-degree turnaround, completely different from our beloved Nerf.
Oh my god.
Totally different indeed, fine gentlemen. Cooldown and mana has been dropped to outrageously low levels, and there's a speed boost. I don't even know what's going on anymore here.
Unbelievable!
Oh, it's gonna be bedlam out there, ladies and gentlemen.
It sounds like that is the case, but, we shouldn't panic.
You dropped the
because
glasses, mate.
the show must go on. It really must. And if you're in the same situation as we are, we simply don't get a refund on these tux rentals.
No, and you freedom fighters, you want a nice little tea party. Instead, you're gonna get a big old plate of European ham.
Oh, good gracious.
And it's
Delicious.
glazed.
Yeah. Well, best to just embrace the ham out there, I suppose.
Yeah, it's Earth.
Good luck, chaps.
Well, Dash, back to you.
Rubbish! From top to bottom! No! Rubbish! And why? Rubbish! Whose idea? When? And what time? Rubbish! This is
I don't know. The show must go on. Do you forget yourselves, gentlemen? When adversity hits you in the face, you must ask yourself, what would Lust Boy do? Well, Lust Boy, what do you do when adversity hits you in the face? Yes, that's the spirit, gentlemen. There it is, there it is. To your stations. The URFitational must go on. We're going to keep the show moving with our question of the day. Are you a ham man? Yay, nay, and porqué? Send your electronic correspondence to @LowlySports and address them to #URF2015. The 2015 URFitational begins in earnest when we come back.
Welcome back, my lords and ladies. Our teams are about to sally forth onto yonder rift for the grand final between Ye Old League organization and the proud Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen. Guys, I don't think this match could be any greater than what we're about to experience.
I mean, I never thought I'd see the likes of Reginald and Hotshot teaming up to take down St. Vicious.
Yeah, or Scar and Chouster as well being on the same team together. These teams have a lot of firepower behind them, Riv.
Firepower and hopefully aiming it in the right direction in an effort to bring you more than just news as it happens. We're going to actually be creating the news. For the first time in league history, we're implementing caster coaches who will actually be embedded with the teams during the game and manifesting calls, if you can believe it. Let's take a listen to see how Coach Freak and Grand Strategy Poobah Zyrene are getting their troops fired up.
It's not good.
Terrible, yeah.
Yeah, you completely get no damage. It's fair.
Oh, man. I can't imagine all of them missing like 7 skill shots.
That was some conversation right there.
That was
You can see how much Freak really adds as a coach.
Yeah,
he does.
Absolutely.
Go top, stop. Mid lane, push bottom, stop. And
Jet and I have played 5s with Freak. I'm not so sure I have faith in his shot
Faith in
calling.
the
How
Society
large-
of Worth Assessing Gentlemen.
how large does your backpack need to be to carry Freak?
One of those mountain.
I don't even know. Freak-sized, like a freakishly large backpack, I guess.
Well, let's see if the team can carry Freak. Very well done, sir. Let's check out the starting lineups with a quick resuscitation of the players and their respective positions. On the Azure side, it's the Ye Old League organization. That is Hotshot GG, the oddest one, Reginald, Alex Each, and the clakiest of D's.
And on the Crimson side, it's the Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen. St. Vicious in the top, Snoope, Xpecial, Chouster, and Scara somewhere else.
A plethora of all-stars and a plethora of people who can hopefully become an all-star throughout this game.
We don't even know where they're going to be going.
That's
They
the truly surprising thing.
Yeah. This is anyone's game. Ultra Rapid Fire last year was any indication, Riv.
Well, if it was any indication last year, there was a lot of saltiness coming out of the losing team. That's pretty much how it went.
I remember that one.
Definitely high stakes coming into this one.
My favorite.
Get
This
in
is
the
a
mood.
good song.
Yes. This gets you ready for Champion Select. It's a game of chess, moving pieces back and forth, taking away, but never giving. Never giving, gentlemen.
I seem to remember Akali being quite powerful, Jet, last time we had this mode.
I absolutely agree. Akali, Hecarim.
The likes of Rise.
Oh, look it. Zyrene has come forth.
Wow, that is parchment.
The pages of old. We have known this to never have been unsealed until today.
That is why he is the coach
strategy.
for the Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen. And it's just blind pick, apparently.
All right.
They're just going for anything.
Interesting. A lot of suppression here so far. Malzahar and Skarner being moused over.
I don't know if they're going to be able to hold it down. They were expecting a very slow game, guys. This is going to be a bit out of the league.
That's a really good point. Everybody had to change gears once Kreppel and Froggen got to work.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going from half speed to an unrealistic speed.
The game plan's just been completely thrown out the window.
It really does. I could see Saint taking Smite here and really making up for all those lost years.
Yep. Not much to add to that one. You did it.
Well, teleports around for everybody. Seems to be a chaotic game. I really like the early level 1 strategy as well. I remember Cloud9 last time. Everyone flashed over the dragon wall just because your flash is on such low cooldown. You never know where they're going to go level 1. They could be inside your own jungle.
You know what, Kobe? I really like the fact that you went there because that could happen.
We got 2 Ezreals on both sides of these teams. And Galio is going to be picked up by Chouster. He always tried to make support Galio work. Maybe Earth Galio will actually work.
Gentlemen, do you feel like anybody has received an advantage coming out of the picks and bans game of chess?
Oof.
Well, it looks to me like Claky D on Ziggs over here is going to be good because he can keep his distance. Maybe he'll keep down the death count. He did have a problem with that in the LCS.
He did actually have quite a problem. And we want to see who you think will be victorious as well. Obviously, these fancy graphics we worked up made a lot more sense when it was a slowed down version of the game. But for this match, if you think the Ye Olde League organization is going to win, send us hashtag 540minute the dream. Or if you're predicting a society of worth assessing gentlemen that they're going to come ahead, send hashtag I will have satisfaction, sir. We are at LOL Esports, and we'll be counting your electronic voices in game.
All right, Reginald is actually in the game as well as on the wall cheering.
He is.
Talk about home field advantage. Reginald's got his face on the wall.
Boom!
And they're on the rift. Such a classic matchup. Ye Olde League organization versus Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen, having to adjust to the new rules, and they teleport out of the base. Right out.
Remember, the game plan was thrown all out the window just earlier this morning, so this is completely reactionary play, and they have to pick it up quickly.
Everything reactionary. Hopefully they had their caffeine pills this morning, because the slow brain is not going to be the winning brain here.
I mean, already X Special's been hit. How will he recover? Again, he's been hit.
Hopefully he has brought the band-aids, the first aid kit with swag. Should be here in the early game. They are taking quite the DPSs.
This range advantage from Ye Olde League organization, they're really able to bully.
I can see this becoming a problem.
Something we
a big
will
problem.
Definitely keep an eye on. I have my monocle even for a closer look when necessary. Chowster now with Alex Ish in the mid lane. No strategy here. It does not look like they are going with anything that was set as a plan.
Ooh, look at us. We have a scrying orb coming out from Chowster. Ahead of the game, as usual. Top percentage here.
Absolutely. The blue is true for him. He is going to be running Galio this game.
Got the move still. Looks like Reginald's lost his touch.
Just 1 second on every Mystic shot. So if he's hitting it, it's going to be right there.
Special!
It's special! Almost wins the game already!
Gentleman's duel, and Reginald flees in terror.
The coward. Reginald right there.
How could you?
Another one!
That's right.
This is a mismatch.
Fun fact.
Absolutely.
Fun fact.
Back to me.
Actually used to play mid lane, and he would often scrim versus Reginald when Reginald was still on Team Solo Mid and beat him.
This sure is special for Indeed. Well, who will be more aggressive? Reginald.
Oh my goodness.
From years past, he is known to be the more aggressive mid laner. We'll see if this changes here versus the support.
Oh my.
The minions fall over like dominoes here with the spam of Mystic shots. Scar
I
working
always
his way
had trouble
around.
with dominoes.
Setting them up, I assume, and not knocking them down.
They just never fell. We see the crowd as well enjoying already this back and forth Earth mode. There is no nerf about it. It is so fast, the players really can't wrap their heads around.
You can see how the jungle is just trivialized with the low cooldowns. The monsters just don't stand a chance.
This is absolute absurdity. Clinky D's got to watch out for a fish.
I also feel like somebody should have died here by now. Clinky D, can he stay true to his LCS days? No, he cannot. And it's Skara who does not get the reset, sir.
Stick to coaching, my friend.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, dear.
Teleport's coming in fast and furious up top. Alex each has backup from the
I think
one.
the crowd is chanting Worth, and I do agree.
It was absolutely worth for Hotshot GG right there.
We'll see how they keep pressuring down. This is a foot pounding into the ground.
How many Void monsters can Hotshot summon at once? He's got 3 at the moment.
Special solo Reginald. Who would have thunk it? It happened already. Chowster in the bottom lane, very, very low, guys. I cannot
can he get him?
see this. Clanky D holding on by the skin of his teeth.
Second attempt.
Oh, he pinches tightly, but he still goes down.
Redemption for Skara.
4 Void Monsters for Hotshot GG's AD Malzahar right now. Oh, dear.
I think he is on to something. The pink has seeped into his brain, and he is in ultra mode.
He's looking to create an army there.
Yes, he absolutely.
Uh-oh.
Yes. Oh my. This is going crazy right now.
When do you go back to buy? Everybody is always fighting. There's really no
you just
time.
do it when you die.
You pretty much have to wait until you die. And the thing is, you snowball so quickly, especially with 1 kill in the mid lane. He could quickly turn that into more versus Reginald.
Froggen and Crepro must slyly be laughing their heads off right now. This is something else. Nobody yet pulling in the lead, but you know what? You can have Earth and enjoy your cake too.
No vengeance there.
No vengeance.
Reginald will not have satisfaction.
No, no. That is only for swag.
This is really quite extraordinary what we've seen here today. Team Ye Old League organization currently with the 600 goal lead, but Skara on the roaming Fizz. I don't know about this. Reginald, land your skill shots.
Who's got the better footwork on this one? Skara comes up far better.
Oh, there's a recall. We see finally a recall, a standard recall
They
to go by.
cannot believe it. He will try to go by. We'll see if this works out for him. So far, there's really no gold lead to be had, but gold isn't really worth anything right now.
It's worth everything, my friend.
It could be, in the right position.
Hot shot. Grooming his
he
brood.
has the minions. They just need to hit something, but they can't hit a fish. Oh, there they did.
Very, very close. Clanky! The
Clanky!
ball! No! No, he needs to open his eyes for the next throw. He
St.
thought he
Vicious
had
really needs to get level 6 before he can do much on Skarner. Not much has changed.
That is what I am waiting for, is 6s across the boards. Hits and
no!
Oh! It was very mystical, but actually it was the arcane shift. So this actually is proving to be better for both sides than our first game. It was quite one-sided by this point in the time we saw before.
Now, the kills are even, but Ye Old League organization actually have a CS lead and thus the gold advantage.
So the Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen they're in trouble right now. Hotshot GG may actually be the oldest of the league organizations and the most successful.
This is quite true. Holding one of the first tablets to roster a team. Absolutely. Kobe, you as well stepped foot on that.
Way back in my day, we had to wait for our cooldowns. They were not given to us.
Absolutely. Indeed. All sorts and types have come out today to see these two teams play. It is a spectacle to be had globally.
Here come the level 6 ultimates for pretty much everybody on the map as well.
I was waiting for it. It's like early tea time, and we are ready and raring to go.
Action!
2 lumps to Hotshot GG. Odd one will take 1 lump as well from Skara. And let's start to tip them back, ladies. Swag comes up big.
The roaming Fizz strikes again.
Yeah, Scar is all over the map. 3 kills, 3 deaths, and an assist. That's a lot of stuff right there for Scar.
High action score. Hotshot with the only one with a higher action score on that Malzahar.
Oh! That was one heck of an idol. But Claky, what is this, gentlemen?
Why do we have a pause?
What is the pause?
He's overheating.
It seems like there has been a pause. We have
Looks like to be a dispute amongst the referees.
A scuffle on the stage.
Someone's broken a rule on Ye Old League organization.
Is that a yellow card?
Looks like Freak has been sent to the back.
He has been yellowed off. Look at this, the Grand Poobah. He knows he has the upper hand now. He knows. Oh, he's out.
Odd one was ejected.
The odd one was ejected from the game. What is this?
I've never had something like that before.
Not worth indeed. The crowd is chanting back. They are not agreeing.
What is Freak going to do as the coach? Would he play himself?
Freak needs to do something. If this is up to Freak, he's found a substitute.
Oh, wait a minute. It is Maple Street. Oh, and he begins to take his shoes off. That is the bar.
The odd brother.
Being set very high.
Passing the shoe from one brother to the other.
What is this?
What? Another substitute?
What's happening right now?
Reginald also out. Freak has gone mad with power.
Another quick kick.
Whoa!
This was not in the cards.
Freak has made some upgrades. Outdated model of Team Solo Mid.
The Poobah is not happy with the decision being made.
Upgraded to Bjergsen.
Quickly are talking with the officials.
Zyrene making his case. I
Zyrene,
definitely agree. He should.
They're giving him the card.
Signing the rule book.
Yeah. So yeah,
Wait a minute.
It probably says in the use of an ejection.
Eye for an eye, 1 for 1.
I think so.
Who will he sub out though? Skara?
Whoa.
The roaming Fizz?
Oh wow.
Another quick kick. This is the most consecutive quick kicks, gentlemen, we have ever seen in a game.
To be fair, Skara is the lowest level team member on the team.
That's true.
Because of all the roaming around, he's only level 5.
What can happen? We have never seen such an extent gone to
really,
by any team.
Who do you think they can come up to replace?
Quite honestly, I didn't even know mid-game
There
substitutions
are
were possible.
none.
Who's he got?
What?
Afro.
What?
Double rift.
The Rush Hour.
The entire Rush Hour bottom lane coming in to answer. That is a fairly good answer.
I thought they were only going to get half an hour, but they got the full hour.
Unbelievable.
Rush Hour in LA lasts far longer than that.
We just have to ask who got the stronger substitution right there.
Well, Freak is smiling, but I believe he's gritting back anger at that. He did not get a good change there. Yes, he's got Bjergsen in the mid lane, but a 2-for-1, please.
We are a full 7 minutes into an URF game, though.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, that's over halfway sometimes.
Yes, in regular League of Legends years, you could have played 5 games by now.
Unbelievable.
Absolutely. We will return the chaos once again.
Everyone taking a breather, getting used to their new characters here. Who is indeed sitting in Scar's seat now?
So, the teleport in from Snoopy.
Oh,
as well as the rest of the
focus
team.
here from the Society of Worth Assessing Just
Right away after the pause. That is absolutely ridiculous. Oh man, next special, he's got a red buff.
Alex Each, oh no, one more shot. The red buff takes him down. That's not the odd one, ladies and gentlemen. That is Bjergsen himself. And he is now trying to fill in for the team. The crowd's happy with the last frag takedown. And again, Nick Special puts on his blue suede shoes, and he does a bit of salsa with the odd one. Bjergsen, rather.
Skill shots galore here. This is really a true test. Hotshot, though, constantly building up his army of void monsters, looks to make another push.
Oh, those are killing the turret so
Oh
fast.
my god!
Oh my!
Oh,
Chelsea just died!
He got eaten alive. This reminds me of the 1940 top lane push of Swag and YOLO as well. YOLO was able to come out on top, but it looks like Swag this time. They may do just that.
The Yorick spam is real, but all the ghosts in the world cannot save him.
There is no catching up to that, man. I'd say Bjergsen just totally turned this game on its head. Look at that kiting ability.
Definitely an upgrade. The outdated Team Solo mid laner for the new and improved Danish version.
So Maple Street, Bjergsen in, Rush Hour in. The game could change quite a lot here. Rubber Duckies being thrown down by Claky D. Rubber Duckies are the safest way to approach or disengage a fight.
Man.
Hotshot knows all about Idol of Durand, and he gets caught in that one. Claky D from the backside with a few shots from who is Bjergsen, not Reginald, but it looks like they could go down here. St. Vicious doing what he can, cut through the members, and oh my. Ladies and gentlemen, we got ourselves a game, 11-11.
Look at that.
Taken back.
He is jumping every half second.
He's doing more jumping than walking.
Who needs... He shouldn't have bought boots. Does he have boots? Why does he have boots? What a waste.
You don't need boots.
Wow, we've actually bought ourselves a little breather here. They've chased off the ye old league organization for a quick breather.
I was mighty impressed by Hotshot's tower pushing ability.
It's very impressive. I like this new take on URF mode. Hotshot always looking at it from a different angle here. Trying to raise up his own army. Single-handedly push down the turrets. The bottom lane of Rush Hour sticking together as well.
It's like he's got a strong mobile ZZ-Rod with him. Just everywhere he goes.
And he's got a Trinity for it. Oh, no, he does not.
No,
He's got the Bloodthirster. That is St. Vicious.
Yes, yes, indeed. We'll see them head to the top lane. There are 2 of those Gunblades, however, that YOLO has. They brought their coupons to the game, bought those nice and outright.
Oh my!
One of those Gunblades belongs to Alex Each.
Oh! Oh, I don't think...
Bjergsen goes in.
And Alex Each's life belongs to Bjergsen. Needless to say, Bjergsen trying to get out of this one. I don't know if he can. LCS, not big place.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear, indeed. Oh! That's going to be Afro and Doublelift going down. It doesn't seem like the sub is paying off. For Swag.
Get the laugh with that one.
Rush Hour is getting crushed by the Bjergsen Maple Street substitution.
A little bit of a traffic jam coming in on that.
See what they can do after this, though. They have all towers remaining.
Some devastation in the crowd right now.
It is literally holding
everybody worth assessing gentlemen
on their seats. She just took a breath. She was out of breath for quite some time.
Hotshot's made his way all the way to the inhibitor turret.
Oh! Boom! Cat food. Special goes down. That's going to be a good kill from Alex Each. It looks like Skara may try to go hard here. That's actually Afro Moo, and he goes down on the farm. Hotshot GG. Gotta be careful. But he's still spamming the spells, and he's still creating the army.
I have to say, Hotshot, the one to put the most thought coming into this game, it looks like.
Yeah.
Genius plan from him.
When you're the oldest of the entire era,
you're the wisest.
You're going to be the wisest.
By default.
By default.
Shock! Look at that!
More. Wow. I don't even think he's put that piece in his mouth.
I don't even know if the Society of Worth Assessing Gentlemen can hold out for much longer.
I don't know how worth assessing they are becoming.
Not at all.
None at all. If they cannot break outside their base, the worth assess. It goes down heavily. Flaky D able to get out of this one quickly, using the rubber ducky for safety once again. Note it, rubber ducky, safety.
This York seems to be struggling as well.
And gentlemen, I want to take a quick second here. Let's actually take a listen into the high-level strategic thought taking place on the team comms. Let's go in.
TP bot, there's 4.
I'm coming. I got TP
I'm
on the
TP.
boiling. I got TP on the boiling.
Yeah, me too. I'm ulted. Skarner ulted me.
Got the ult down.
I'm perma stunned. All right, we're good. We're
Nice,
good.
nice.
Close. Good job. I'm ulting special. All right, I'm just joking.
He's low. Nice.
Nice.
Like Special started off so strong, but he after the substitutes, everything went out the window.
Right.
12-minute ace.
Disbelief
Not worth.
in the crowd.
No. Shaking their head.
Really showing their seniority here.
I think we may need to get the Undertaker's number out here for swag. YOLO just seems to be living once here for the moment.
25 kills, 15, 40 kills in 13 minutes, but the poke is just too much. Alex, he's just throwing a spear every second.
Spears, shock blasts.
She's almost been brought to tears.
Devastated faces in the crowd. There's just not much you can do to console these people after such a brutal attack by YOLO.
YOLO, they've only been able to, the Worth Assassin Gentlemen only been able to take 1 turret the entire time.
Yep.
Ye Old League organization is just too strong. Now a death cap completed onto Alex each.
Their banner has hung for many years. That's why they are Ye Old League organization here. Once again, taking Dragon, grabbing Dragon, the second one from your opponent, has been regarded as one of the most aggressive things you could do in at least 50 different countries.
The cake is still just sitting there. Unbelievable.
It's
this entire time.
It's going to go stale like Swag strats.
Absolutely.
The full melee definitely not working
It's
out
not
for them.
working at all.
Who thought of that? What an awful plan.
Wait, who's their coach again?
I feel like YOLO should rip down these flags that sit outside Swag's base and put their own up.
There's a move!
That's going to be
Not
the
a good one.
idol of Durand, but I don't think anybody idols him for that one. Skarner, that is going to be St. Vicious getting a few bites down, but he cannot impale more than one person. Guys, it does not look good for Swag. They cannot do such a thing.
Not even close.
No
What a
Swag
massacre.
there.
Look at that, 2 members for each team left standing though.
Jumping for him.
Alex going very deep.
Alex each definitely playing on some catnip this game. He's crazy everywhere. Like you said, omnipresent. Just where he needs to be. 29-18. Definitely getting their play in on the Earth mode. A lot more than Swag. YOLO looking to put the final touches on.
Bjergsen and Alex each are just unstoppable. They're basically taking on the entire team by themselves.
You could say YOLO.
Good.
You could.
Teleport's coming in to support Bjergsen, and they successfully evacuate him from the Worth Assassin Gentleman territory.
Almost doubling the amount of kills now on the side of YOLO as they take aim down their sights, bloodied by the bodies of Swag. Once again, they go deep in the fight. The Aqua getting hit. Maple Street actually falls to his face. I can't say feet. They fell from those. And the triple kill coming in for Claky D.
Wow. 34 kills in 15 minutes. Alex each probably about 3,000 jumps in this game. They're going for those next turns.
He is one acrobatic cat, if you will, taking down Snoopy. The cat does not like dogs, and they will go for the Nexus turret. 35-20, putting a stamp on this game. Oh, the manners of YOLO.
They will take from you everything.
Take but not give, and that is what happened. One more in the mid lane. And no more turrets stand on the map for Swag, yet the Nexus is free of damage.
This game really turned on those substitutions.
Yes, definitely a bad move.
Definitely.
It's clean cut, clear, like crystal.
You know what else is clean cut? Hotshot, the captain of this team. He's upgraded his boots. He's been the one with the strategy the entire time. AD Malzahar shoving down all of the turrets, gaining this global gold lead.
Fine shot
for the squad.
All the way off.
And he's completed the Mercury Scimitar. We will see. They do try to focus Hotshot, but all melee running towards Malzahar. They've had
not good.
Quite a bit of trouble.
Definitely not good. feel like this is the point where YOLO takes the carrot and puts it out in front of them and dangles swag around everywhere they want. Could be a Baron, but it actually hasn't spawned yet.
We're not going to get that for another 3 minutes. I don't think we'll be here for another 3 minutes.
Oh, neither do I. At this point, we would have had 50 more Barons considering our old age game, but
Oh my!
Snoopy gets taken down quite hard. The teleport coming in from can't tell who. Everybody has teleport, and Chowster is going to be the one on the end of that, which is actually double lift, and he really doesn't provide much for the team.
Definitely not.
Nope, just kind of throwing wind around, but the team was doing that before with the skill shots anyways.
Oh man. This could be the final fight right here. Oh,
That's the regular move! Has Chowster, does he have the damage? Everybody just heals it immediately because Alex Each on the back line. 1 kill for him. Can it be 2? Alex possibly looking for a penta here. That's going to be the triple. No! Misses Chowster.
Just keep jumping.
Hits the Hextech Gunblade. That's the slow. Now over to a special. Does the Mystic Shot miss? It does! Oh, but the True Shot Barrage hits. And bad guy Bjergsen steals away the penta. Actually, they get the full house. That's going to be Ez's over Nidalee. The quadra kill, never mind. For Alex Each, and I think YOLO, living once. They're going to get what they want.
I mean, there's only 13 seconds on the respawn timer right now of Fizz. They're not going to have time. This game is over.
A patented dance they have been doing since the early days of League of Legends. If it's on the steps of your fountain, it usually means your Nexus has gone down.
A standing ovation right there.
Yes.
For the oldest of league organizations, coming in really difficult circumstances, expecting a much different game than the one they got, using 7 people on their roster, getting a yellow card, but dominating the game.
Exceptionally well done, considering all that we've gone through today, all of the changes and upsets. So many things thrown in the works here, but Hotshot stayed true to his strategy and led the team to victory. Whoa!
Oh, my word!
He's just challenged him to a duel.
I don't know how to respond to that.
I don't think Zyrene does either.
The Grand Poobah has been plugged. And the victory for Ye Old League organization rises once again, and the plaque will return to the home pub.
What a performance, specifically by Alex Each.
Here, moving across the stage, FLICKR.
Look at the
Alex
respect
Each.
between these teams.
The hugs as well. They share tea and strumpets. They'll share hugs.
As customary, everybody standing in the crowd.
Customary indeed. Until the players retake their seats, you will stand.
An honorable showing
Indeed.
from both sides.
Absolutely. We were all on our butts for quite some time, so why not spend some time on the feet? Handshakes all around, even after the slap. He takes it well. He knows it was a match of matches.
Quite a match.
Quite a match indeed. Ha! He laughs it off. I will punch you in the gut next time. And Maple Street. I can smell his feet from here. 3 cheers for the fine Ye Old League organization.
Roses coming on to the stage as well.
Yeah, absolutely. But right now, we are going to find out from the gentlemen themselves of Ye Old League organization. We're going to send it down to the stage where our winners have just been crowned champions.
Thank you, good sirs. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the grand champions of the 2015 URFitational. It is a much-deserved victory. Very impressive, your ability to pivot on a dime and adjust to the new increased speeds of the game. Bjergsen, I must ask, this is the crowning achievement of all League of Legends. How does it feel to walk away with the golden spatula?
Of course, it feels really great. We wouldn't have been able to do it without our great coach, and I don't know if the game would have been as easy if we didn't bench some of our lesser players, but we did come through, and it's a great feeling.
Taking full advantage of the rulebook there, Freak. Nicely played. Now, I have to say, Claky D, when you found out that this was no longer going to be a thinking man's game, what was the change in game plan, and how did you guys adjust so quickly?
The plan was just like take the brain and just turn it off. We just all turned it off. Every single one of us just turned it off, and then we just started mashing all the buttons and closed our eyes.
And turn it off you did. Very, very impressive. And finally, Freak, I must ask you to join me over here. My final question is for you. In this in this game mode? Do you consider this game mode to be superior? And what is next for this team?
It is superior, and in fact, due to the fact that you have even less time to make decisions, it requires an even greater finesse in your gameplay. I believe we will become world champions in every game to ever exist on the world. This is next for my group of talented players.
Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, your 2015 URFitational Grand Champions. A much-deserved victory. Congratulations once again. Now, we are going to send it back up to the caster desk to close out the day.
Thank you, good sir, and a pinnacle time for a member to be a part of the Ye Olde League organization. A fantastic win, and like I said, the plaque, it's back at the pub.
I'm very proud we made it through that. There was some definite adversity. Yes. We lost our composure for a while, but I think it's back.
It's okay. We were able to hold tight, and so were the players and the crowd. There was one player, however, that stood head and shoulders above the rest and claimed our most valuable player award. This year, it goes to URF for exemplary performance in encouraging wombo combos. URF has once again proven himself to be the most OP aquatic mammal in League of Legends.
Well, I thought it was going to be Alex Siege, but he couldn't have done it without URF.
No,
He could not have.
URF really a cornerstone in League of Legends.
Absolutely, truly an honor that every kid dreams of. Very well deserved, I know. Still dreaming of it to this day. As we draw this night of 1,000 Wonders to a close, we'd like to remind all of you at home that you can play the new Ultra Rapid Fire mode right now. But proceed carefully, please. As you've seen, it is not for the faint of heart. Now for myself, the casters, and the entire live broadcast crew, thanks for watching, and good morrow.
Welcome to the grand final of the 72nd annual URFitational.
Can he stay true to his CS days? And it's Skara who does not get the reset, sir. Raring some action. 2 lumps to Hotshot GG. Odd one will take 1 lump as well from Skara. And let's start to tip him back, ladies.
Are you guys okay?
Churches, in fact.
I'm not sure I agree with that.
What is this?
What?
Peter, what?
Good God!
Walking in front of you.
Seriously? Did you not see any of the cameras?
He was always better, man, and welcome to the world of accents. I hope you guys enjoyed.
I do.
Yeah. I do.
That was one heck of an idol. What is this, gentlemen?
Why do we have a pause?
Oh, he's out. The odd one was ejected from the game.
Oh, come on.
He looks angry.
Look how angry he is. He lost his monocle.
FLICKR D from the backside with a few shots from who is Bjergsen, not Reginald, but it looks like they could go down here.
Oh, they're so low. We got smashed.
They're so low.
It's okay.
For the record, the mole was an inspired touch.
Turn
Sweet
left.
baby Jesus.
Turn left.
With maple syrup on it.
There's a move.
That's going to be
That's
the
a good one.
idol of Durand, but I don't think anybody idols him for that one. The odd one getting hit. Maple Street actually falls to his face. I can't say feet. He fell from those. And the triple kill coming in for FLICKR D.
Inconceivable!
Good God, Peter. Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Peter, we've been over this.
And there is one person whose absence has become noticeable.
Yes, indeed. Now over to a special. Does the mystic shot miss? It does, but the true shot barrage hits. 3 cheers for the fine Ye Olde League organization.
The 2015 URFitational is brought to you by Super Pro Player Productions. Written by the notorious POB. Technical direction provided by, even his teacher calls him Zion Spartan. Statistics by Avalon and Helio Shin. Graphics by Dodo and Glebe. Photobombing provided by Lift. Camera 18 operated by Porpoise and Cheesed Beluga. Directed by the artist formerly known as Wiz Fusion. Stunt coordination by I Will Dominate. Standards and practices overseen by Slooshy. Ham insertion by L. Froggen and Scumbag Crepo. Executive produced by Zhao Wei Zhao. From the mind of URF. No professional gamers are injured in the making of this program. Nerf Timo.